You know the one. Our
I
competition.
got a knife.
Huh?
He's got a knife. Look
Our
out.
podcast competition.
Oh.
What podcast?
No, I don't
competition?
know that one.
Yeah, we're getting ripped off, boys.
We are? By who?
Apparently, Joe Rogan doesn't have a big enough podcast, so he had to steal our topic.
About what?
He's claiming he saw a black panther
Oh.
in his backyard. That tells me two things. A, they're real, and B, Duck Call Room's onto something, boys.
Just because Joe Rogan saw it, it makes you...
I'm just saying, man.
Who's
Making
Joe
like,
Rogan?
He has a very small podcast. It's nothing like ours. And all of our fans are like, hey, Joe Rogan's talking about Black Panthers. And so I went and watched it, and then I had to clean my ears out with soap. Joe, language, sir.
He'll take his bow out and shoot you.
He'll take his
Who?
bow out and shoot you. He said.
But look, here's the problem. Why didn't he do it to that black cat?
He claimed it was a 70-pound Black Panther.
No.
He saw it in his backyard.
No.
He also has it on security footage.
No.
Let's see the footage.
No. Show the footage.
It
Don't
ain't.
be talking smack.
It ain't available.
Wait, do you not believe he saw it?
No, he didn't see it.
Wait,
Where's
side
it
is it?
live?
In Austin, I think.
In Austin, Texas?
Austin, Texas.
No, ain't
Yeah.
enough trees.
Well,
in
and I was
Austin.
gonna
It ain't
play
enough
the
trees down
video.
there. It ain't
but-
enough trees down there for half
Yeah,
panther.
it is.
Where's the video?
Panther.
Did they show the security camera
No,
footage?
not the security camera
Oh,
footage.
well,
But
I don't care about the rest of
I
it.
watched the
Hey,
video.
that was a 75-pound coon he saw. Now that I believe. Hey, okay.
You think he saw a 75-pound raccoon?
Somebody get Jeff on the phone.
Right.
Who's Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know,
He
our
lives
former employee that lives in
Yeah.
Austin.
Part of the family.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy, pal. Anyway,
That you've been mistaken
Your
for several
cousin?
times by our visually impaired fans.
he's not my cousin,
That's right.
first off. I'm only related to Willie. And second off, I'm not Jeff.
He's
Yeah.
only ready to Willie.
But look, here's the sad part about this whole deal. I say sad. It ain't sad.
Black Panthers or Joe Rogan?
I don't care about Jeff.
Or Jeff?
A little,
I mean,
a little
good.
bit of both.
Yeah, we're going on the Black Panthers. Here's the problem.
I'm just mad that the #1 podcast in the world's ripping us off. Clearly,
well,
Black Panthers is a hit topic.
Slow day in the news, you know? It is what it is.
Hey, yeah, that's right.
But-
say something.
The issue is if the government has their way, the chances of a Black Panther are coming sooner than we think to the United States of America.
Oh,
Tell 'em
Because
about
I read an article yesterday
uh-oh.
that's the proposal of releasing 150 jaguars back into the wild in Arizona and New Mexico. Now, them jaguars turn black.
Oh, they are big too. A big cat.
And your boy, if you go there and say you saw one, if they turn these things loose, I'm all of a sudden in with you. I'm like, yeah, you probably did.
Well, no.
You
Well,
know?
look, they've done been saying it. The scientists says that everything in the southern hemisphere, that would be like the Amazon and all that, they're all heading north.
They all heading getting out of there.
They're heading north, boys.
It is hot
But
here.
this
Guess
is
what? Louisiana is north from the Amazon.
this is their that is part of their historical range, and then we as humans run them out of here, killed them all, run them out of here for the sake of cattle and
Yep.
I believe.
So
Yeah.
what's
That's
going to
it.
come back because that comes back?
Huh?
I mean, what's the
Their
purpose
argument-
of
their-
reintroducing?
Realtree posted the article,
Yeah.
right? I'm reading it right now.
Hey, not only that, he's brought up the big point he brought up was the government is doing it. Okay.
How do you feel
So,
about
hey,
the government,
look,
Si?
huh?
How do you feel
Hey.
about the government?
Hey, the government needs to leave us alone. Okay.
Well-
But anyway, when you used to hear something like the government is bringing something back, well, hey, just think about, hey, what haven't they been telling us about?
my
that they've
problem-
already brought back.
Well, my problem with all of this is where are you going to get those 150 cats? Like, are you going to go to a rescue and get them? So they're not wild. They've been dependent on humans for food for however long. So that doesn't start off well. And they're like, oh, well, it's very loosely populated.
Well, I
a
think
cat's
that-
got a good sniffer on him. He going to find the humans around there that's been responsible for his food his whole adult life. And that's where he going to stay. So where are you going to get them? Are you going to go into their range where they are and just take out 150 from there? Which that's not good for the cat either. So where do they come from? It's like a chicken and the egg kind of deal. Like I'm all for
Keeping wildlife alive.
I am.
Yeah.
I give as much money to conservation as I pour into hunting every year. My deal is at what point are we doing these animals a disservice by turning them back? I want them to go wild. That'll be fantastic. But how do they get back to being wild is the question.
That's a good question.
You
because,
know,
hey, we've domesticated the Canadian honker.
yeah. The Canada goose.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can tell. I can tell that one didn't hit your hum box.
We
just
don't
right, Sean.
see them down here anymore.
And since we have, it's become a nuisance.
Yeah, they just tear up golf courses.
They tear up golf courses and
They
they
crap on your patio.
over everything.
Well,
and look, and in the northern cities, they're eating the gravel off of industrial buildings.
Eating
Okay,
the
which
gravel.
causes it, to leak.
Yeah, causing
Get-
roof
Okay,
leaks.
they're a pain
Getting
in
their
the butt.
grit.
What they become because we domesticated them.
Yeah, we made life too easy
Yeah,
for them.
man, hey, that's why the hunters are so important. We keep stuff wild.
Yeah,
Because if I'm chasing you through the woods, you're going to stay wild. Okay.
You wild.
Yeah, because I'm wild and I'm wild after you. Okay?
Please don't hunt me.
Hey, that's right,
There's a
boy.
movie about
Hey,
that.
and look, it's a good thing they ain't got guns. Because the human race would go extinct pretty
yeah.
quick.
Well, see, but the New Mexican Cattle Growers Association is mad
yeah, they're out on it.
because they already deal. There's Mexican wolves or New Mexican wolves. Are they New Mexican?
No,
Is
they're
it
the
Mexican
it's the
wolf?
Mexican wolf.
The chupacabra.
It's the
No.
Mexican wolf?
Yeah.
Or the new wolf?
No, he's a
Or the
Mexican.
new Mexican.
He's
It's very confusing.
It is, right.
But they're worried
Or is it
about
old
because
Mexican wolf?
apparently if a Mexican wolf eats some of your cows, you get reimbursed, but it ain't enough anyway. And now they're worried about
Well, you
these
have to-
jaguars.
yeah, yeah. It's,
Can a jaguar take down a cow?
Oh,
Yeah.
buddy.
Oh,
can
what are
he?
you talking about?
Can he?
I just because jaguars,
Yeah.
I thought they got like little antelopes
Yeah.
and
Why do you
Now-
think
drug
the-
them into trees and ate
when
them
they
there.
was settling the West, they always shot the mountain lions?
Yeah.
Hey,
Because they didn't want to get eaten.
well, no, because they was attacking their sheep
Mm-hmm.
and their cows.
Wasn't that an old Yeller?
What, a mountain lion?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that dog said, "Nah, son."
Well, that's the thing.
That was awesome.
Now, the good thing about when you reintroduce a cat, he's better than reintroducing a dog. Because a cat only kills what he can eat. A cat doesn't, for the most part.
Okay, I disagree with that. Okay, hey,
In general,
I was fixed to say you don't remember my story about
Well, you
pigeon.
can't-
no,
Eagle.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
they will kill for just
For
the
sport.
fun of it.
But dogs
Okay.
are way worse at that
well,
habit.
hey, yeah.
Dogs are way worse at killing for sport.
That's why the bingos, what's that name?
Dingo?
Of them? Dingo. The dingo in Australia is
Mm-hmm.
such bad.
G3.
He's bad news, boys. Dingoes.
But that is, I mean, I don't know, man. It's you have to walk a fine line of reintroduction and humans, and because I can tell, it's just like around here when they reintroduced that bear.
Oh,
Now look, when somebody finally got tired of him, they just capped him. I mean, that's all it was to it. And they were like, I'm tired. You ain't gonna come take care of him. I will.
Yeah.
Which is what you're gonna fight
Yeah.
in this battle too. Is like, look, we were fine without him.
Especially because of the rednecks.
Yeah.
Boys, don't ever doubt it. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're
So
everywhere.
Once
there's-
they raid my garbage can and start throwing garbage all over the place and I had to clean it up, oh, yeah, he's finna get popped.
it's only a matter of time.
Yeah, it's only a matter. His days are numbered.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, it's a weird deal that we have to balance. I mean, we are responsible for sending them out of here, so to a degree, we should be responsible for getting them back. I just don't know how you bring back a cat that's been gone and keep him wild.
Well-
Because if you do, you're going to remove him from where he is now, which he's also a key part of that ecosystem.
Yep.
So it's kind of it's how do you do it? It's a chicken and an egg kind of deal.
What's
like,
the benefit of reintroducing? That's
Well,
what I want to know.
It gets them back into their native range. It does a lot of things for the
They're in their
environment.
native range now,
Well-
over yonder.
I'm just
Over
saying their
yonder.
historical range. But what it will do is it'll keep your other top level predators in check. So coyotes, there will all of a sudden they'll drop. The number of coyotes will drop
Yep.
because now they have competition, and that cat ain't scared to go kill him a coyote either.
Got to get on that competition.
So, all your bobcats, everything will be, once you put an apex predator into a system, which is what a jaguar is, everything else will adjust to him. Like, and he'll eat elk, he'll try to eat wild stuff, but I can just tell you right now, when he walks by that first fence and there's a big old black cow in there, and if he's hungry,
He gonna eat it.
Yeah.
that cow is
Yeah,
as
yeah.
good as dead.
Dinner.
And-
Hey. The dinner bell has been
Dinner
rung.
bell is wrong.
Has been
Yeah.
rung, buddy.
And at that point, the rancher loses however much money he's got invested in said cattle.
Well, when
So
you
it's,
think about it, I don't know what type they are, but when we was pig hunting in Texas, they had a cow, and when they started shooting the pigs, because I didn't start shooting them, he handed me the gun, said they're right out in front, and I put the scope up, and it's got night vision, and I said, cow, 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 cow. I done it 5 times, and then I handed him the gun and said, y'all go for it and have a good time.
Have a good time.
I don't want to mess up
I'm
here.
not going to shoot a cow. Then hey.
I can only eat so
Yeah,
much.
hey, they started shooting a stampede. I was scared for my life because I thought it was a barbed wire fence in front. No, it's a steel fence. Okay, so I'd have felt a lot better if I knew that.
Yeah.
But anyway, they went out there the next morning to check for wounded pigs. Well, no wounded pigs, but there was 2 dead cows, and hey, to the tune of if they had been shot, you would have paid $5,000 for each one of them.
They died in a stampede?
Oh yeah, they died in a stampede.
I got you.
Okay,
That's crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
Old Yeller got by a wolf, not a panther.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bear
But
and
I
then a
thought,
wolf.
I
Plus
thought he
a
fought
bear.
off a cat there in the middle of it.
Maybe. I need
Yeah.
to watch Old Yeller.
Yeah.
again.
I thought he had a run in with a cat about halfway through it,
Maybe.
but he was fine.
Wow. I can't find that.
Well, I
the
know
wolf's what
what.
got him.
Yeah.
The night of the grizzly.
But
Hi.
anyway,
Anyhow.
Well, look.
Where did we go here?
I'll tell you where we go. We go to break. We'll be
right.
back right after this.
That's right.
Did you notice how much better I looked at Bella's wedding?
Yeah, no, actually.
No, not
I didn't
really.
even.
Yeah, not really.
I only saw you from behind at the food line, so
Uh-oh.
so I didn't
not
really
true.
see your
I'm-
beard because you were
okay.
eating all the food. Hey, I tell you what, this week though, actually, 2 days ago, I had a major, the whole beard, my association with Wild Willie's was in jeopardy. So I leaned over to light my
Grill?
shoot. So I leaned over to light my
Fire pit?
my fryer.
Fish cooker? Yeah.
Oh,
And,
okay,
and,
fish
and
cooker.
right about the time when I thought, I smell woo, and my
Been
whole
there.
face was in a fireball.
Oh, yeah.
And dadgummit, that's on me.
Oh, I didn't know whose that was.
It
I
happens all the
couldn't tell
time
where
in
it
this
was
room.
coming from.
So, I mean, it totally, I knew, I wasn't hurt, but I could just smell hair.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I ran in the house and I said, this could be bad. And Corey thought I'd cut myself. And I said, no. And she was like, what is that smell? My whole beard was matted together. I mean,
That's way worse than cutting yourself.
I burnt the middle part of my beard. So it's still kind of, so I'm going to have to really help it
Right.
with the straightener.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got to
Shred it.
style your
The
beard.
only thing
Shred it.
yeah, I mean, I had to use that. So if it works for healthy beards, it works for unhealthy beards like size, and it works for
Hey, ain't nothing
damaged
wrong with
beards
my
like
beard, son.
mine. My beard is actually damaged. It's injured.
It
my,
looks nice,
my beard
though.
is injured.
So what you're saying is that
Wild
flame
Willie's
was hotter than 400 degrees because that's what the Wild Willie's beard straightener gets.
right.
Hey, that
So-
fireball whiskey whispered right in my face. So
The Wild
be careful, guys, with the flame around the beard.
The Wild Willie's beard straightener is a 2-in-1 beard brush that uses ionic heat to style your beard, not propane flame. So it has multiple heat settings up to 400 degrees, easy to use, and can shape your beard in seconds for a professionally styled and sexier looking beard. The Wild Willie's beard straightener works for all beard styles and even works on the hair on your head if you have some left, unlike me. The compact size is great for home or travel use, and in case you accidentally leave it on, it turns itself off. So for a limited time, our listeners can get 25% off your Wild Willie's beard straightener at checkout. Just go to styleyourbeard.com. No promo code needed. That's styleyourbeard.com for 25% off at checkout. Styleyourbeard.com. It's a bizarre deal. It's kind of, when you start doing that, you almost, and look, I understand that the way you weeded them out, you were also doing this, but it's almost like the point where humans want to play God.
Yep.
Like, well, we did this, we need to do this. Every time that happens, generally speaking,
They usually screw up.
because
Yeah.
you know why? Because we ain't him.
Well, no.
That was a direct quote. You just directly quoted Jurassic World. That's all I'm going to say.
No. Well, no. Because here's the deal I'm talking about, and this was just a thing. They stock salmon okay, up in
Salmon?
in Alaska somewhere. But what they didn't do was, okay, if you're gonna put something and stock it, you need to look at and see if they can get back to it. So they had the bright idea. Oh yeah, we're gonna stock them here, and they turn them loose. Well, when they went to the ocean and then they come back to the spot that they was started from,
Yeah.
it ain't no way they can get up there.
They could go down, but they couldn't go back up.
They could go down, but they never can get back up. Okay. Hey, dumb move, human being.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check the route out, okay, to see if they can make it back.
Interesting things happen when man tries to play God.
Common sense.
I'll say that. Interesting things happen.
Yeah. Because thousands upon thousands of salmon died.
And didn't even get smoked on a cedar plank.
And didn't even get caught.
And a bear didn't grab
And
it.
a
That's
bear
the coolest
didn't get
thing.
No,
ever.
now let me tell you, wherever they hit the roadblock, them bears have them bears.
No. That's like
Get up under
that's
that
like the
pink
song
point.
Convoy. Hey, that's like the song Convoy. When the salmon are running, hey, the bears convoy, boys.
That's a great tune, by the way. C.W. McCall, Convoy.
C.W.
If you haven't listened to it,
I've
you
never
need
heard of this in my life.
We crashed the gate at
doing
98.
that, saying, let them truckers roar. 10-4.
10-4.
You've never heard
There's
C.W.
bears
McCall?
everywhere in the air, boy.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I have no idea what we're talking
Oh,
about.
it's on my iTunes.
Hey,
Like,
that's
You just
one-
own the song?
I bought that one.
Oh,
That's
no.
weird.
Hey, that's
And-
one of them. Look at that. Yeah, that's one of them that when it comes on, you turn it wide open, boy.
Oh, it's good.
Because we're fixing to what? We're going to have a convoy.
Because we got a little convoy rocking through the night. You've never heard that?
Keep backing off a little bit. Them hogs are a little
Man,
intense.
yeah. All right, Pigpen, this here's a rubber duck.
JD's brought the bears up on the salmon.
Sorry, I'm watching Bears.
Hey, the bears, boys. There's bears everywhere.
Oh, them bears found that pinch point where them salmon was,
This
and
might have
had
been
them
the
a
pinch
golden,
point
had
right
them
here.
a golden corral, son. They
Speaking of Golden Corral,
he's out. He gone.
I think it's back.
It not ours.
Not
I
ours.
could go for a salmon bake.
Could you?
No.
I'm just
I don't
confused
eat
why all
salmon.
of,
Got
I,
them up there in
also,
Alaska.
I'm
They were
confused
so
that both
good.
of y'all take the time to pronounce the L, which I can appreciate, but most of the time it's just salmon.
I
I like
to just
salmon.
set the hook on a big salmon.
Salmon.
I gotta look up
Salmon.
Salmon.
how do you pronounce it.
I think either way's fine.
Salmon?
It's just kind of weird when you hear the L.
Oh, this will be a commercial.
I'll take it off the fire,
boy.
please.
All out warfare.
We almost got a weird commercial instead of the correct pronunciation of salmon from the YouTube.
Salmon.
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 Salmon?
That's lower Alaska.
L to this word is silent, either in
So it is salmon. The L is silent.
Yeah, no L.
Salmon.
Kind of like knife.
Yeah, knife or knife.
And Gannat,
Gnat.
That's right.
Yep, it's salmon.
P pneumonia.
SAMON.
There's a
Salmon.
bunch of them.
Yeah.
Why are there silent letters? Should we talk about
Why
why
are
is
they
that a
even
thing?
there?
Like, why is
That's
because
just an extra
Then-
motion when you
no,
have
no.
to write.
Then you get into
Extra
the
step.
mind
Extra
of a
step.
English teacher.
uh-oh.
I'm just
Okay.
saying John
Yeah,
has
hey,
an H
yeah.
in it. That's biblical.
Yeah.
It's what now?
Yeah.
John has an H in it.
Oh, John has an 18.
It's not Jahan.
Jahan.
Well, it'd be John.
Jah.
Jahan.
No, because the Bible it has an H. So all you JONs, quit being so lazy.
Careful.
Easy.
Are you? You're John. You're an H.
Yeah.
Biblical.
I just do. I wonder
And a
why.
David.
That's true. Me and Godwin have the same name.
John David
John David Godwin.
Godwin.
John David Owen. I just hyphenated it.
Mm-hmm.
And just go by the full thing.
Silent letters. What do they mean?
Worcestershire sauce.
They don't mean nothing. They're silent.
That's a good point.
And they don't say nothing. Why
That's a
use
good
them?
point.
Why
Hey,
use them?
One of life's many.
It's kind of like
mysteries.
kind of like that dog we got, Roger. He never barks. So Paula calls him Roger, Cal's silent partner.
Roger Cow, silent partner.
Roger. Cal silent partner.
Who's Cal?
Roger.
Cal's a rat terrier.
The rat terrier.
Oh, that's
he
right.
is not silent.
No.
Very much not silent.
You got. That's all the dogs you have, though, right?
Yep.
Roger.
Well, that,
We had-
and
we had
the rest of the
Todd.
neighborhood.
Yeah, the rest of the neighborhood.
Rest of the-
They end up at the house at one point or another.
Generally about feeding time.
Yeah.
It's when Willie's dogs show up to my parents' house.
I'm
They-
hungry.
Whenever,
me in.
whenever we start cooking, all of Willie's animals and just sometimes his kids even just.
I was about to
mosey
say,
on
you
over
better be
and start
careful. He
eating.
got enough son-in-laws
Yeah.
now. Y'all gonna have to up your grocery
His-
bill. They
his
start
kids.
showing up.
The fence
Yeah,
keeps
because
the
them boys
children
can
out.
eat. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
speaking of, I have great issue with an episode of the Duck Call Room I recently wasn't a part of.
Oh,
when Willie was on and talks about how I was in line the whole time.
Oh, at the wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, you on good behavior?
And had drippings of gravy and everything.
On your
else.
belly.
On your belly.
100% false.
Right.
I went in the line once. It's
And
not
I-
my fault the line was slow.
Right.
I blame the host for that.
And I told him, hey,
Yeah.
he didn't have it
That's
on
what
that
I'd
long.
say.
I said, he didn't have that gravy on his shirt long. I said,
No.
because he took a knife and scraped it up and then.
Anyways,
Wasn't there long.
I was
Just
Yeah,
a spot.
boys.
I went back for seconds, and that's it. It was just a long line.
Well, you was in the line.
Well, he made it out
Well,
like I was
hey.
just eating all his food.
Well, you did. You was. You went back
Well,
in a
you
second.
you went back for seconds, but you got thirds on the way home, to be fair.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought you said you found a huge plate of pasta
Hey,
for on the way
somebody
home.
Oh, no, I was going to.
They said you went in 3 times.
No, I went in twice. I got some other people food.
They said you went
because
3 times. You got something on the way out.
my favorite part of a Robertson wedding is people think that I'm doing something for Willie or Corey when I'm there, when I'm really just, there for the party. So I will cut in front of a line and act like it's for Willie or something.
You got that fast pass at Disney.
Oh,
son.
yeah. At the Willie and
That's
Corey
good.
parties, I do have a fast pass. I'm like,
okay.
"Oh,
I didn't keep
here.
I didn't keep an eye on the line, but I did see Big Christian up there several. I noticed him in that area.
I know that.
Several times.
He was sneaking around one time. He was like,
Sneaking around.
just the line's kind of long. I said, Christian, watch this. I said, hold on, he's got something to do. And they looked at me and they were looking at him. It's like, get
Send him on the air.
And I was like,
Get up there and
that's
get
how
it.
you
That's right.
just
Send him on the air.
cause confusion.
Kristen, I need you to go to my car to get this right here.
Now, see, I was talented enough. I toted 3 plates back with me after the first one, so I was good.
You needed more than one plate.
Yeah.
Why do weddings? That's another question. Why do weddings have tiny plates?
Because they paying that bill.
Have you ever been to a wedding with a regulation plate?
Oh yeah, I've been to some of them swanky ones that's inside a building with air conditioning, and that you go sit down and you had to choose steak or chicken, and they bring you a regulation
Oh,
meal. to you.
really?
Oh yeah.
I've never been to a wedding where you had to choose your meal.
Oh yeah.
It's always been buffet style. But
Yeah,
they
that-
always got tiny plates.
That's just to keep you honest.
I'm not an honest person when
I
it
know.
comes to buffets.
Well, I mean, some people now their wedding is different. Like they could have had platters because I know how much food Willie bought. I mean, there was one thing I was certain of at that wedding.
They weren't running out.
We weren't running out of food. That was not going to be an issue. So they could have, but most people are on a budget, so they're like, "Here, you can get you a little slice of this."
Well, I was fixing to say that.
but we trying to feed everybody. It's the same deal like his birthday
But
party.
with the Robertsons and the cooking, oh, you better have a bunch because, hey,
Because Christian will be there.
well, no. I'm just saying.
And me and
the
Godwin.
the food is so good that, hey, everybody, yeah.
yeah, no, it was
It was legit. I
That's
just
why I'm
took.
fat, Miss K.
small plates, silent
Couldn't
letters,
back up from the table.
things that just don't make sense in this world.
Small plates. That's
Small-
worse than a silent letter.
Unless you're in a spelling bee. All right, anyway.
We still need to get
Yeah,
one of
that's
those kids on.
actually an insult. You come to eat and then they give you just a little saucer.
I agree.
It really is. It's an insult.
I agree.
Thank you.
Hey, go ahead and put me a platter.
But
right
can
there,
I tell
son.
you how many times I've tested the tensile strength of them little plates? They'll hold more than you think.
Oh, yeah.
It's just small in stature. You
Well,
can go. You can go high with it.
I was fixing to say, let's say the average man or woman hadn't learned that you can pile them suckers up.
Speaking of,
You can make layers.
Yeah, you just keep
I
going.
think-
Hey,
It's just, but it's all about the base. You have to build a solid
yeah.
base.
You got the foundation.
You know
has
what?
got to be good.
I
boys.
gotta do a commercial right now.
All right, do
Just
it
for out of the goodness of my heart, just because of what we're talking about. Because Johnny's Pizza Buffet is back, baby.
Johnny's Pizza Buffet.
Your boy gonna hit that.
Yeah, we going.
Your boy gonna hit
Me
that.
and Martin going to that.
Yeah, you know, I'll say this
'Cause talking about
because we need to go to
piling.
we about to take a break, but here's where The
We
thing
got
I've
time
missed,
to go to Johnny.
the thing I've missed the most about Johnny's buffet, and you're gonna think I'm full of it.
It's the salad.
The salad bar. There's very few places you can get a good salad bar anymore, and at our local pizza chain's lunch buffet has one of the best salad bars.
And then you
At
feel
Johnny's Pizza House.
Yes, it's fantastic.
And you-
Johnny's on Warren.
Okay.
Yes.
and you feel good about yourself, and then you can just go slam
Hey, cause
a
hey,
whole pepperoni pizza.
I'm a salad freak.
They got pickled okra,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's for you guys.
black olives, banana peppers, pretty much everything they
They
put on a
got them little
pizza.
square chunks.
They put it
of
over there
ham.
next to a thing of lettuce.
They got them little square chunks of
The
ham.
boiled
They
egg.
got- yeah.
Your boy likes ham.
ham sandwiches, and he says, "Yep."
Them
they
little
got
cubes.
ham.
Look, we're gonna take a break, but I'm just gonna leave it with this. Them little cubes of ham have always weirded me out.
They're
Ah,
delicious.
I know.
Let's
but
take a
let's take a break. Are you still going to the post office, still paying full price for postage? Well, thanks to Stamps.com, you don't have to anymore. Mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. Send letters, ship packages, and pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. I mean, Si, could we not all use more time and money?
Oh yeah.
I mean, what would you do with more money? Time.
2 words.
Bank it.
Exotic cats.
Big.
Get me one.
What color would he be?
Striped.
Striped, he says.
Striped.
He's into them striped
He's
cats.
into the Bengal tiger.
He's not into the solid color cats.
Unless it was a Black Panther. Maybe.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Look, Stamps.com brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business. I can agree with that because we here at Duck Commander use Stamps.com. If you order something from us, T-shirt, duck call, hat, whatever, duck call room merch, you name it, it's shipped with Stamps.com. So, whether you're a small office sending invoices as a side hustle, Etsy shop, getting it out the door, or just navigating this hybrid work life, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. No wonder over 1 million businesses choose Stamps.com for their mailing and shipping. With Stamps.com, you get discounts up to 40% off of post office rates and up to 66% off of UPS shipping rates. Not to mention, Stamps.com is a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. It's a no-brainer, saving you lots of time and money. So stop wasting time going to the post office and go to Stamps.com instead. There's no risk. And with our promo code DUCK, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in DUCK. That's Stamps.com, promo code DUCK. Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again.
It's easy.
All right, look, we got right into this thing, so I missed some of the housekeeping stuff, but let's clean it up real quick. Look, if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, don't forget to check out the live Unashamed with Phil and Jase Robertson podcast event on Wednesday, June the 23rd.
What?
Yeah, Wednesday, that's
They're going live?
tomorrow. Yeah, go to nrbconvention.org/register to get an expo-only pass. That's NRB as in National Religious Broadcasters, nrbconvention.org/register, and use the promo code UNASHAMED for a big discount to watch the podcast live and in person. And as always, if you're listening to this on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell. And then if you're on Apple Podcasts, be sure to
Get it, Osai.
leave us a rating and review. And we're back now. We're done with the housekeeping. But
They're going live like in front of a studio audience, like it's Full House.
I assume.
Full House. That's a pretty good show.
Do they have questions and answers?
I don't know. You got something you want to submit?
Well, no.
You
I
want to
was
go
just-
over there tomorrow?
No. I was just thinking.
Should we go?
That would be
Just
got-
crash it.
They got
No.
somebody walking the aisle saying,
Is it-
peanuts!
Hey, is it already the 23rd of June?
Get your peanuts here!
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the 23rd of June.
I like the peanuts. But we could liven it up a little if they start talking serious.
Yeah.
We could,
What do y'all think about the duck call room?
Black Panthers for life. Nah, that'd be serious. That's a good show though.
That would be funny if Si showed up, though. He'd draw all the attention away from
Oh,
him.
hey.
I was
They'd be
trying
mad.
to tell
What
serious.
I would love to
that's
do, I
serious.
would love to show up
Serious.
with a pet Black Panther with me.
Walking around with him on the
That's it.
Psy exotic, baby.
Tell me, hey, what was this? You said what? Check that cat out.
I wonder if Siri would answer the question if there's a Black Panther.
We've tried.
Yeah.
There's a lot of debate.
Yeah.
A lot of debate.
But
Hey, you know what? We
But
haven't
again,
talked
you bust your
about.
brains out.
What did he just say? I missed it.
You gotta let him tell you. I ain't stealing this thunder.
Say it again.
I say, you butt again, you butt your brains out.
But again, okay.
That's why you gotta love Godwin, son.
Ham sandwich.
Oh, ciao.
What were we going to talk about?
We're gonna talk about this past weekend. This past weekend was Father's Day. So,
Happy Father's Day.
yeah,
Happy Father's Day, Martin.
to all, huh?
I don't know.
He's
Hey.
got 2 blonde kids.
Yeah, my dog got me something nice.
Go.
His dog gave him something nice,
He
boy.
brought him a.
She let me
throw
sleep
dummy.
in. She let me sleep in. She didn't even wake me up with that dummy in my
Left
face
him
saying,
up.
"Throw that for me."
Yeah.
That's right. Throw that.
Left him a surprise.
That's funny.
Oh man,
Father's Day. What did you do for Father's Day? Si?
Do what I always do, sleep.
Hey, okay. So I you'll be proud of me. I saw like a meme thing. What are those called? Memes?
Yeah.
Memes.
Like a picture, and it was a bunch of women pushing strollers, and it said if she can push a stroller, she can push a mower.
Oh.
Take the weekend off. And I took the picture of it.
I've seen that
I
one.
screenshotted it.
And it says, says, take the weekend off, King.
Yeah.
Something like
Hey,
that. Yeah, I've
you're
seen
looking
him.
for trouble.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I put
Yeah.
send to Allison, and I put my thumb over that little arrow, and I said, I don't think she's going to think this is as funny as I
No.
do. And I deleted it.
Yeah, put that one back
But
in the
it's
holster.
still on my phone.
Yeah, put him back in the
Mine would.
holster.
That's
Mine
like
would- she would rather
using the
do
word
outside
training.
stuff
No,
than
you don't want to
inside
go that
stuff.
route.
Yeah, Paula likes mowing grass. Paula
Paula's
liked
a-
Brittany.
I
They like
bought her a
cutting the grass.
lawnmower for her birthday one time.
That's what Brittany got this
She
year
was-
for hers.
She was fired up. Mm-hmm. A riding one.
A riding, I got a push
She
mower
was
for
like-
Father's Day.
Yeah, now we're talking. She mowed it about 2 times a week.
2 times a week.
And half of Godwin's yard ain't got grass.
I was fixing to say, my next door neighbor loves to mow. Tina Ford
Yeah.
Tina?
loves
Tina,
Loves
I
the
giving you a
mower.
little shout out. That's awesome,
right.
Tina.
Did she
Tina
mow your
loves it.
yard?
Hey, and like you tell me, a lot of it ain't got grass, dust going everywhere, but she's out there.
Why doesn't she? You should tell her to mow your yard.
No,
Who mows your yard?
a guy that gets paid very well for it.
Who shall remain nameless. I don't
That's
even want to
right.
give his yard guy
That's right.
no love.
Hey, that's right.
That's
He give his neighbors some love, but not his yard guy. So
Well,
that's,
hey,
hey, I like cutting
He don't
grass,
even
too.
pay her.
I like cutting grass, but Allison ain't gonna do it.
Oh, I love cutting grass. It's fun.
I don't.
I've turned into my father. I used to always look at me like, how the heck does he mow every day and
Yeah,
like,
how do
act
you-
like he enjoys
yeah,
it?
and actually enjoys it.
And now that he's no longer with us, I find myself when I ain't got nothing to do, I say, I could go mow.
I could just go mow some
And I go
grass.
get on the mower and I take out, you know what? And I stop and think, I'm like, I think I'm smiling right now.
And
I'm like, what
and
has
You
happened
make
to
a
me?
couple of
What has
rounds and you
happened
look
to
where
me?
you mow. Make sure that blade's
yeah.
good, because if it ain't, it's got to be like
I changed
like a golf
I
ball.
changed them lawnmower blades
what
week
I'm
4
talking
last, man.
Uh-oh.
I got to sharpen the other set, but
what I'm
I put
talking
a
about.
brand new set. It's nice because now you can cut them lines in your.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm telling you,
Like a baseball
I
field.
done full blown. I skipped fatherhood and went to grandfatherhood. Is what happened to me.
okay.
Like I'm
Yeah,
just.
look at you there, Friday.
Hey, I love
You
it.
don't make the square. You go.
I cut at
back and
angles.
forth.
Yeah, I like having. I like having diamonds
Wait,
in
your
it.
yard looks like a baseball field.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, you go one way, come back the other, and then go on the other side, and then you end up with like a V and a cross cut in your yard.
Every
and-
time you go past his yard, you hear.
That's the most Father's Day thing I've ever heard of.
I enjoy cutting grass. Something has changed in my life where it ain't even my grass. I get so much satisfaction now out of getting on a tractor and riding a bush hog around or on a skid steer and pushing a little cutter and making things. Yeah, I enjoy that kind of.
Well, no. If
maintenance.
I'm doing it for duck hunting,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm in on that. Okay.
Oh, I like it for all of it. My yard
So,
or duck
yeah,
hunting.
yeah,
Either
yeah,
one,
yeah.
I'm full blown in on.
The best
Hey,
groomed
you just
duck hole
remind
in the
me.
world.
I got another person I got to have play a trumpet.
Uh-oh.
Mark Brewster. Okay, so you got to bring your trumpet, sir, to the podcast.
I ain't even
I'm
pulled
talking
it
about
out.
a real one. I'm talking about a real one.
Godwin just keeps thinking,
Yeah.
if I ignore it, it'll go
Yeah.
away.
No, it ain't going away.
This is like that squeak in the
'Cause
front
I'm
end of
not
your
there.
truck. If I ignore it, it'll go
No,
away.
it ain't going away. Trust me.
It ain't going away.
I want to hear you play it.
What do you want to hear me play?
Well, hey, taps.
Amazing Grace.
Oh,
No,
I can play.
taps.
I
want-
can play that
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
When the Saints go marching in.
He played that
play-
too.
I
He
played that on
too.
the ship.
I've heard him play
See,
that.
because
one.
I like that, so I get a little.
Where was I at
All right,
when
I'm
you
gonna-
did this? I was on that.
You was
stupid
on that
ship.
ship.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, we couldn't go anywhere.
You
I
was-
know. I was there and I didn't hear it.
I was there. I remember.
You must have been.
Well, I must have not been all there
you must have
as
had.
usual.
I think you was doing something with the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
May have been
Was
story
Si in
time with
charge
Si.
of like
Okay.
the kids' wing of the boat?
No,
No, but at night he read them like a
he read
bedtime
them
story.
a bedtime story. Yeah.
Because they go to bed at the same time, like 7:45. So Si and the kids were all in there like snuggled in together.
What kind of cruise ship is that?
It was the Carnival or something.
It was a wild one.
Let me tell you what that cruise ship did. It paid well.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
Let's
It was a great paycheck.
that's what we should do. A duck call room
the
cruise.
setup was horrible.
I ain't doing that again.
Yeah, the setup was horrible, especially with a man with a breathing problem.
And that was the
So,
first.
hey, you had to go from this end of the ship to the other end of the ship. And just when you get comfortable down there, they said, okay, now the next event is back where you was. So, hey, all
just
we
a
did
boat.
was a boat.
It's like a basketball game. Everything
but
happens
this
on
is
one
a
end and goes
big
down,
boat.
happens on the other
You
end.
said a boat.
Yeah, hey, this is a big boat.
Yeah.
And you start walking it and going up,
I
now.
don't think I'd ever go on a cruise again.
It was
Thanks
Oh,
to
I
2020.
won't. Oh, I won't. Trust me.
it was funny. Remember how much the waves was rocking that big boat? I was like,
Oh,
Good
when
night.
we had to do that show that night,
Yeah,
which
I
is on the
mean-
front of the very front of the boat. It's on the bow.
You can feel the waves.
Could you
oh,
feel them?
you
I
couldn't
took me off my
understand it?
feet on that stage. Son.
I'm thinking if these waves is rocking this thing,
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be
There-
out here in no
yeah.
skeeter.
there ain't no 2 or 3 footers.
Yeah, old Sea Ark be struggling in that.
No. Daddy was in the Navy. My father was in the Navy.
Father's
okay?
Day.
No,
There you
look.
go.
They
Back.
was
We're back. Just
Hey,
like
we
that.
made it back.
yeah, no, look. And they was in a I think it was a destroyer. Okay, and the radar was screwed up. So a guy had to go up. Okay. Yeah.
Put some
No, no, no,
WD-40
no, no, no.
on it.
No.
Hey,
No.
And the waves, okay, the ocean was bad weather.
She was angry.
Oh,
She was angry,
no,
friends.
yeah. No, angry wasn't a word for it. But look, this guy is up there, like I don't know how high, okay?
Real.
But look, the waves are doing this.
Good,
And like, hey,
Gary.
he's up there fixing this thing, and when it goes all the way over, he's putting his hand on the water, slapping the water. Going-
Wait, from the
Hey,
top of the ship?
from the top of the ship. Look, go the other way, same thing. Popping the water with his hand. They got pictures of that. And I was telling Daddy, I said, and I might near join the Navy. I said, I must have been out of my mind or drunk or something.
You almost.
If the waves get that big, no. Uh-uh.
I don't like boats. I like.
Hey, where
planes.
you gonna
I'd
go?
have been up there.
There's nowhere to go.
Son, I'd have
You're
been.
out
No.
there.
Oh yeah.
I've been on a couple cruises in my life, and I
It
get out
didn't even
there,
look.
I'm
It didn't even look real.
Oh, I believe it. That's
Okay,
it.
but hey, it was a video.
That's
Okay,
it.
so this is live, and you're watching this guy. Every time he goes from one side to the other, he's slapping the waves as he goes down. And
good
look,
grief.
and the boat's like this.
Yeah.
You know, I said, why didn't it turn over? It looked like it was turned over. I mean, the thing is literally, you know,
They
down
had all
in-
the hatches closed. so it
well, they got it where he's
They
down
batten down the hatches.
Oh no, batten down the hatches. No, batten me down and send me back home.
Yeah. Put me in a pine box, son.
good
I'm
grief.
gone.
Yeah, let
We
me
outta
out of
here.
Yeah, let me out of here. I
Well-
just said, whoa.
Did you almost join the Navy?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
In the Navy.
Hey, I had all kind of
can
harrowing
yourself,
events.
please.
Okay, when I finally went in the military, I actually might near join the Navy, and then one night I did get polluted, me and a buddy, and we started to join the Marines the next morning. Except one thing happened. I sobered up before morning time.
I sobered up before my buddy.
Oh yeah, and my buddy didn't. He went and joined, and to this day he's mad about that.
Oh Lord!
And I said, "Hey, you shouldn't have let me sober up,
Yeah,
son.
sorry.
I come to my senses, as the Bible puts it." Okay.
Oh man. Well, let's take another break. We'll be back. Right
Okay,
after
I
this.
will if you will.
Hey.
A few years back, Al and Si got together and packed an Operation Christmas Child shoebox gift. Operation Christmas Child took that gift and millions of others, along with the gospel, that's important, and delivered them to children all over the world. It's a wonderful program, but what you might not know is that Operation Christmas Child is part of a much bigger ministry doing good work all over the place. Samaritan's Purse is an international relief organization with a commitment to love and help people all across the globe in times of crisis, and do it all in the name of Jesus Christ. Look, I can speak personally. I helped with the shoebox program. Yep. And then when we flooded, probably, what was that, 3 or 4 years ago, and we had that huge flood where it rained like 24 inches in 24 hours, they showed up, set up shop here, and helped a lot of our local people out. So I can personally vouch for Samaritan's Purse and the work that they do. Samaritan's Purse rushes in to help victims of floods, tornadoes, and other disasters in the U.S. and around the world. They provide medical care, clean water, children's heart surgeries, and other life-changing aid. We all have the opportunity to be like the Good Samaritan by showing the love of Christ to those around us, sharing the gospel, and being the hands and feet of Jesus. Here's what I need you to do. Go to SamaritansPurse.org/duck to find out how you can get involved with this ministry. Trust me, there are great testimonies of what God is doing and opportunities to get involved. Again, that's SamaritansPurse.org/duck to learn more. SamaritansPurse.org/duck and click the link in the show notes.
And not only that, they are living out the love your neighbor.
Amen.
Okay, because they're going all over the country, and when somebody needs help, they show up and help.
Yep.
So what did you do, Johnny Godwin?
I went to Ohio.
Father. Oh, you went to Ohio? And what did you do in Ohio?
I watched them catch catfish off the bank.
Oh, big ones?
Lake Erie.
Lake Erie?
Did you catch any?
It's a great lake.
No.
What
I
was-
didn't try.
What was you in Ohio for?
Catfish tournament. I was at a
catfish time.
meet and greet up there.
In Cleveland?
That's where I flew into. Cleveland.
Cleveland Rocks.
Is there catfish in the Great Lakes?
It is.
I guess
Well,
there's
they're great.
catfish everywhere.
Well, they're great. They got it. You can't be great and not have catfish.
I didn't know Canada had catfish.
Oh yeah, catfish live in a mud hole. You give him enough time, so he does. He as long as them bodies of water been there, he in there.
He in there, boy.
Ain't no doubt. But look, since I can't really help on this regard. You done sprung the
Look at
leak.
that.
Oh, are you leaking
Done
coffee?
sprung the leak. Son.
You locked
the
it.
whole thing.
I know. It's spore. It's got
That's no.
spores.
That's what you call French drip.
French drip.
Yeah, you just hold the
that
bottom of the
fish
cup over your mouth.
press, Yeah, I got you.
French people are weird.
Yeah, especially when it comes to coffee. Boy, you got a big puddle over there.
I know. I'm
Make
saving
it
that one.
He's saving
later.
He gonna
Hey,
save
you leave it there
for
long enough, a catfish
I'll
will
lick
end up
that
in it.
up in a minute.
Yeah, but anyway, look, you boys are dads. What's your one piece of fatherly advice for all of the fathers out there? What's the one? Is there one staple? Like, I mean, what's one thing? We probably got a lot of new fathers or expecting fathers listening to this show. So, what if you had to tell them one thing?
You need to let your kids know how much you love them, and you also need to let them know how much you love their mother. Don't hold back on that. And all these activities you don't want to go to them. I never missed a ball game or nothing.
And then you need to discipline them, okay? And you need to be consistent with all of the things we just said.
Oh, yeah.
Be consistent with the love you show your wife, okay? Be consistent with the love you show the children. And like I said, then if you don't discipline them, you really don't love them.
That's right. Just
Okay,
think
that's
if
the
you
bottom
never
line.
told them no.
Yeah.
how
If you
they
can't
be.
tell your child no, and then if he does what you told him no, and you don't tear his butt up, you don't love him
Well, can I tell
because
you
you're letting
one
him
thing?
run wild.
My daddy loved me.
I was
Loved me.
Did you think less
I mean,
of him?
hey.
Did you think less of him?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Hey,
not.
my mom and dad really loved me with all 4 or 5 letters, whatever it is, in capital letters. Because, hey, they disciplined me big time.
He's counting the
Okay?
exclamation
And look,
point.
My grandparents may have loved me the most.
oh, yeah, no. And not only that, okay, and I loved them for doing that.
Amen.
Yep.
Okay.
Amen to that.
Because, hey, look, I needed it.
They'll remember. They'll
Yo.
remember.
Buddy,
I didn't get them whoopings for nothing. I deserved them, okay?
I earned
needed
every one I ever got.
I
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
hated hearing.
And I
You'll
needed-
understand when
I
you get
needed the boundaries.
older. But it's true.
Okay, I needed the boundaries. Mm-hmm. Okay, because otherwise you just go stupid. Okay,
End up in jail.
yeah.
No
And
respect for
either
anybody.
get killed, or end up in jail.
No respect for anybody. No
Yep,
self-esteem.
Yep. Well, and no self control.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Johnny D.
Yeah.
You're the youngest father out of this bunch.
Well, I'm in the what you would call the weeds of fatherhood. Mm-hmm. What are they? 7, 5, and 2. That's what I'm raising. But yeah, you tell them you love. My kids know. It's hard for me to discipline my kid, like legitimately hard, because that's the most miserable thing ever.
you're a
Like,
big softy. In other
yeah,
words.
for sure. I'm a pushover and a half.
Okay.
You can bring them over to my house.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean I do it. I don't like it. But yeah, no, it's my kids have done figured out like if they get in trouble, then just go cuddle up on dad, and so
Everything be all right.
So yeah, no,
Mama's
it's-
got to be the bad guy.
No, Mama ain't the bad guy at all. No, I'm the bad guy, but it is that thing you gotta. If you correct it, behavior and stuff when they're young, it's way easier than dealing with it when they're 15.
Right.
Hey,
I've heard
Well,
that
no,
100
no.
times.
man.
If you don't deal with it before 15,
It's too late.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not even going to touch them. Okay.
You're gonna be going really through it then. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I got pretty well behaved kids. They're just rambunctious as all get out. Like they don't
Mine
stop.
wasn't.
What?
They got some energy.
Nowadays,
Yours
since,
wasn't rambunctious?
since
She hid under the
no.
pulpit at church.
I know. No, I
What do you mean?
She was a handful.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
my 2 kids were pretty wild when they were being brought up.
I wonder where they got that
but,
from.
Oh no, yeah, but hey, my grandchildren.
Oh, Lord.
No. I call them that. No, they're not children. They're destructos.
Destructos.
Okay.
I need to drop Carter and Ben's off at Si's house for an
I'm serious.
afternoon.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Yeah. I really believe this. You could give them a stainless steel marble and put them in the middle of the Sahara Desert, and they would figure out a way to destroy that stainless steel marble. Okay. Because everything they touch, they tear up.
They tearing up your stuff, man?
Oh, tearing up. Look, I got one that he climbs up. My wife has all kinds of knickknacks that she's been collecting over her whole lifetime. And hey, there ain't but a few of them left, okay, because he got up and destroyed all the ones he could reach. And hey, he's about, the 98% monkey, okay? So, hey, you can't put it high enough that he can't get to it.
I know.
Oh, my kids can climb too. And I can't even do a chin up.
I walked in the living
Makes me
room one
mad.
time. I think she was about 4 or 5. She was young. She wasn't in school yet. And she was sitting on top of the freezer. On top of it. She done pulled the drawers out of the cabinet and used it for a ladder and jumped up there. Just sitting up there.
Like she's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
you
I
monkey.
love it.
Yeah,
that's
I wasn't ever much of a climber as a kid. I was more of, as a kid, I had an offensive lineman's mentality. Like, climb that wall? No, let's just go through it.
That's just
Like-
right.
Let's just figure out a way to get through
No,
it.
I can tear it
make a
down.
tunnel.
Yeah, that's the way my kids are, and they do it to grandkids. Yeah. Tell me, I ain't going around it. No, I'm gonna run through it.
My kids aren't as much destructos as they are whenever they start talking, everybody holds their breath. because you don't know what they're gonna say.
Well, especially at 7, 5, and 2, because
no.
they are going to say is pure honesty.
Oh yeah,
No,
and they've said it. And
I would just fix say out of the mouths of babes.
Yep.
Okay. And that's the top list, that honesty.
We're sitting here
If-
remembering all this.
Yeah. If you don't want to hear it, you better not.
Don't ask my kids.
That's right. Don't ask them.
Oh, I've gotten more call like after, and they're like, "How you're never gonna believe what Carter said today," and I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah, I am.
Oh, yeah.
oh boy,
What'd he
here we
say?
go, buckle up or Ben's."
You know why we're remembering it and laughing? Because we're cherishing those memories.
Amen.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. Look, that's the deal. Like that's all fantastic advice for young fathers, new fathers, and all that. And as we go through this deal, there's also probably those dealing with other types of fathers that may be gone, absent, or just no longer here and up there with Jesus. So look, our thoughts and prayers are with y'all as well. Father's Day, Mother's Day, all those bring back lots of emotions for lots of different people. So wherever you're at in life, know that you're not alone with that. And hey, thank God our Heavenly Father still lives. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I like that part.
On that note, let's take our last break. We'll get back into that hello@duckcallroom.com mailbag when we come back.
We're going to open the mailbox.
Mailbox money.
That's right.
All right, it's our favorite time of the week. Look, we are in the hello@duckcallroom.com inbox.
Hello.
Thank y'all for all the emails. We do go through them. Johnny D, what'd you find most interesting this week?
Oh, okay. I got a life advice. You know how much I like to hear Si's advice on life. Jesse, my man Jesse.
Does he have a girl?
I'm guessing it's Jesse.
Somebody shot him in the back.
No, it's Jesse. Sorry. He watches Duck Dynasty, Buck Commander, Finn Commander, Unashamed, and the Duck Call Room. And he loves us, but he needs his help. He's 25 years old from Maryland, self-employed, so he doesn't hang out with a lot of other people. I fish and hunt a lot.
Preach, my man.
Martin with the preach.
You sound like me. You don't hang out with a lot of people and you fish and hunt a lot. I would say we'd be friends, but we both know there's a problem right there. We
Yep.
don't like other people.
So and this is why he needs advice. I've been single for a long time, and I'm not going to meet anyone new unless I run into them in the woods.
Wrong answer.
And that's not going to happen. Let me finish. I don't like going out.
Okay.
How do I meet new people? Jesse from Maryland, life advice. Go.
I'll go first. Church.
Don't take the easy one.
No.
That was going to be mine.
Well, that's the best way, because you will find somebody at that church house that is like-minded. Odds are, Jesse, after hearing you describe yourself, you'll be looking for somebody on the back row. not in the middle of the pew.
Close to the door.
Not in the middle of the pew.
Martin's an expert on this
They'll be on one
subject.
corner or the other. And if there's a side door, I'd check there too. If there's a side exit, I would check all exits sitting on the end closest to it. Odds are there'll be somebody there you can get along with.
I'm impressed.
Well,
Yeah.
when I read Willie
We just had a freak of guest show up.
So what I just saw is fight or flight. You gone.
Ooh, that's scared me.
Yeah. Yeah, you impressed me with that.
No, that was a great answer. And when I read the email, I said, well, Jesse, you need to talk to Martin.
Yeah, there you go. I'm just saying that's a true statement, I believe. I mean, that's how I would. If he were sitting here, that's what I'd tell him.
I was fixing to say, because mine ain't that good. I was just going to say, well, okay, you're spending too much time in the woods by yourself. Okay, so you need to go find some place, and Martin came up with the best one. Go to church, okay, and I didn't know all the ins and outs of it. You got to look. You got to look specific places for your type of person, which will be in the back row. He said.
Look, and I'll tell you this: when you're worried about being single, look, I'll tell you the good Lord's got a sense of humor, because overall, I think most people would describe me as an introvert.
I would say so,
pretty
Martin.
quiet, other until you give me a microphone and stuff like this.
Give him a microphone.
Until you really get to know you.
Yeah, but I got layers up before you. There's a lot of layers to this onion before you get in there. So
I'm still peeling them back every
he just
day.
don't let anybody in, boys.
it's a hard way. It's a hard place to get into. But
Some big thick layers.
But you'll look up and you'll see that the good Lord's got a sense of humor because he'll let you meet somebody like my wife who is the exact opposite and is an extrovert and will challenge anybody for the microphone at any time. And next thing you know, you've been married 6 years and you're happy as can be. So, don't resist. Don't just go there and have a good time. Go there with nothing in mind and see what happens is mine.
Hey, I'm glad you said that because, this is God's, I can't even think of the word to say.
Plan?
But it's really a great time for the Almighty. Because trust me when I tell you, okay, He's got someone for you, Jess. Already picked out, okay, and all this the weight is, okay, you're gonna have to help him out by going looking. Okay, because he'll put you together.
Seek and ye shall find.
That's right. Hey, he will bring you together, and then then your whole life is going to change, my man.
Buddy, ain't that the truth?
Hey, and look, for those of us that flow with it, it's changed for the better.
For sure.
Yeah, you try to buck that current though.
Yeah. But every once in a while, hey, you got a little friction, in different areas of your life.
So there's a.
Go ahead. No, you
But there is a church in our town that has a young people thing on Thursdays, and
a mixer,
if you will. It's all for 20 to 30-year-olds, and they're probably Jesse. I'm assuming that happens in Maryland. And we had this magazine did a contest, best restaurant, best sporting goods store, local stuff, and the best place for singles to mingle. Bars came in second, third, and fourth. But the church thing came in first.
There you go.
Ba-boom!
There you go.
So if you're looking for somebody, that's the place.
That
was going to be my advice.
And I'll add this for you, okay? Because, hey, look, you're not looking for quantity here, okay? You're looking for quality.
Quality.
Okay, so, hey, the bars may have come in second, third, fourth, and fifth. Hey, go with the first one.
Amen.
Okay.
That's good
I love
stuff.
it.
That is good stuff.
That's good.
Godwin, any advice? How to meet
Y'all
people?
covered it.
I think that one was kind of a soft toss.
Like you said, get connected.
If I need to draw you out a playbook, Jesse,
But
let
it's
me know. I can
gonna-
mark in places in the church to look for.
Send us a diagram of your church,
Hey,
Jesse.
that's right. Hey, send it up here and he'll give you
I can draw it out like a decoy spread, son. I can tell you where you going to find the people you like.
And look, he'll tell you where to set up for the viewing. You're in the back, you're overlooking the whole thing, boy. Especially if you get up a little high where you can see the whole crowd.
Church is the only place I'll put my back to a door. You notice in here, I'm looking at that door. I don't like putting my back to the door.
Because Willie could come in here and make you pee your pants.
Yeah, I saw him coming.
And it's just because of what just happened.
That's exactly right.
Because you can't.
That's why the boys in the West used to always go in the saloon and have their back to the doors, swinging doors.
Yeah, you always got to know what's behind you.
Don't want to be surprised, boys.
Now at this office, Becky may come driving through that wall in a minute, so you never know.
Don't tell Becky stories.
We'll have to show that video on one of these because we still got it.
I got the video, boys.
Oh, all right.
Crash the wall.
Meant to hit the brake, hit the gas, boys.
Well, it's been a great week. Johnny D, you going to send us home with a verse? You got us
baby.
one?
I
Something
got
for daddies or
the
something?
best fatherly advice
Love it.
any human being has ever given. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they were old, they are. Threw me off.
Go ahead.
And even when they are old, they will not
depart
turn from it. What King
true.
James version are you?
That's true.
NIV over here.
That's a good one, boys.
That is a good one.
I love it, and it's true.
And I can say I'm a testament to that verse. So thank you to my dad and all dads out there.
Ain't that the truth? Thank you for dragging me to church.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep. All right, we'll see
Jesse?
y'all next week.
Go to church, son. Your
Get it.
woman is waiting.
Love it.
Trust me, she's there.